Hello, Leo. Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Welcome to your December messages. Let's see. I hope that you're doing well. Sorry about that. The first thing I'm hearing was summer was crazy. Summer could have been like kind of crazy for you. Ooh, but look at you, Leo. I'm hearing she's your queen to be. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Some of y'all could have found the one for you. Okay. You could be finding the one for you in December, or you could be thinking about that. Like, ugh. This is giving like she's your queen to be. That was the best part of the movie. I'm about to watch that shit tonight. I'm telling you, that's what somebody's. It could be dawning on this person. What's the situation? Ooh, that they're not your king to be, cause they in the reverse. This ain't gonna work. I think somebody's in denial that it's them. Or maybe they've been in denial that it's them because this person has something. Let me tell you, they have other things that they need to handle, and they dropping the ball. Honey, death in the reverse. Don't you be in denial. You may feel suppressed, Leo. Like, let's say if I'm just gonna assume you're this empress, okay? Something that's been kind of killing your confidence, and you just ready not to have to worry about it no more. And it may mean the queen to be, who's been looking at this king like to be or not to damn be. They not. They not. And this is your life, Leo. You know, this is your life. This moment is your life. And you should be cherishing every moment. And I can't cherish the moment if I feel suppressed in your energy. Okay, I can't enjoy my life if with you I don't enjoy myself. I don't get to enjoy myself. I don't get to enjoy my people or whatever around you. This person's not ready, or they're not something. That's your first message. This person still has something. I don't know. They came in undone. I don't know what that means. They could have been in another relationship. This person could be married. This person could just not be ready to reciprocate and deal with deal with life. I don't know. So this person, where they should have stopped and worked on some things so that they could be ready, they may have sat in this like I don't know what to do decision limbo type of energy. And I think they regret that, because when you showed up, you were ready to love this person. You may have seen like that they were kind of sad. Leo, let me tell you something. It looked like you opening your eyes. You leaving this storm behind. You could have like walked into somebody's life while they was supposed to be in the middle of walking out of somebody else's life or going through something, and they're like, I don't know, but look at what you're leaving behind. Look at that dark hurricane nastiness back there. It's just turbulence. The tower. You're having an epiphany in so you could be dealing with water sign. You're having an epiphany in December. I wanted to say Leo. This could have happened in Leo season 2. That, I can't make you be where I want you to be. Can't make people be who you want them to be. I'm not seeing like a real plan here. If this is the same story, it's like game over. Loving yourself is primary, Leo. Make a plan. Make your plan for your own life. If you don't feel like a person has plans for you because they still sitting in regret, they still sitting at the stop. They sitting at the stoplight waiting for it to turn green. That's where you met this person. They was sitting at a stop sign. Excuse me, I don't know if I said light. They was sitting at a stop sign waiting for it to turn green. And I'm not calling this person dumb or anything like that. What I'm saying is something my therapist said to me. She asked me what the definition of insanity was. And I said, well, I said what everybody else says. Doing the same thing, expecting a different result. And she said, no, it's doing the same thing, knowing what the result is. That's what this person was doing. They know that damn stop sign wasn't finna turn green. But they were still sitting there. And here you come. I'll love you. If you just put your foot on the gas and realize that you're not at a stoplight, then you could go. But they weren't over the pain. You know, we can't make people be where they not. And a lot of times you sitting there trying to do that and trying to accommodate for anyway, you sitting there, so I'm looking at the comments like, what? You sitting there trying to accommodate for somebody who is doing the same thing and not knowing that there's not going to be a result. Are we laughing at the same thing, Wolfie? Because what? It's just a lot, you know. That's reminding me of this comment that popped up yesterday in the weekly reading, and you'll know which one it is if you go look. Very entitled person comes in the comments. Well, you always give somebody else more attention or something like that. I forgot what the shit was even about, but baby, the tea hive activated. I was like, do I have a tea hive? They chewed that lady up in the comments, right? Because you got to get to that point, Leo, where you don't give a fuck. Okay? You don't care what people got to say. You don't care how a person feels. You don't, not that you walk around heartless and not caring about people and being in tune and things like that. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that not to the point where you allow it to change so much in your life or take over such a major part of yourself, your life, not to where you forget about you, something like that. I want you to take this and just learn from it. Because you got a lot of justice that's coming to you. Oh my God. Look at that. Happiness. Justice is on the next I'm about to go into this part of the reading, but you got justice in the Nine of Cups. A part of being happy is not allowing other people to take it from you. You know what I mean? Because I could have let that lady's comment really take me out of my character or, feel some kind of way. But one, I'm very partial to Tauruses. I think she made a comment about Tauruses not getting enough love. I'm like, baby, my mother was a Taurus. Taurus got my heart forever. They can't do no wrong. But if the reading was short, it is what it is. And if I had let that just kind of take over my energy and I'm not doing something right and I know what I got going on. I know where I'm at. I know how I feel. I know the love and the intention that I put into anything that I do. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like you take your goodness and you put it into what you put it into, and what you get back from that lets you know what you're putting in. And if what you get back from that, when you know yourself and you have that relationship with yourself and you pour yourself into something and you're not getting that reciprocation, then that may not be a reflection on you. But always do self-reflect, because none of us are perfect. But what you're getting by pulling out of something, from what I'm seeing, and just kind of letting the other shoe drop or whatever this is happiness. Because it looks like your energy is going to be coming back to you. And if your energy comes back to you and you're happy, then you probably wasn't so much of the problem. You know what I mean? Hey, Keish. If your energy comes back to you and it sucks, then it's probably you, you know? I'm not saying that you're not sad after certain things happen and things like that, but I think you know what I'm saying. Your end result is you being happy. So don't get in the way of your happiness. And don't allow anybody else to get in the way of your happiness. That's the point. I'm not saying be a overly unrealistic how can I say this without contradicting myself? Because to an extent, delusion is good. A lot of people have created a lot of the things that you watch on TV today from a certain level of delusion, hard work, and blind faith. Okay. And the life of their dreams. But I don't want you to live in a state of, how can I say this? Be realistic with yourself, your life, your expectations, and other people. And when you don't see your needs being met, act accordingly because you love yourself. That's crazy that your name is your dad. My dad just called me. There's some sadness. There'll be a little bit of withdrawal. But you're like hitting this rite of passage in December, Leo. Baby, justice. I'm telling you, the thing that you think is not the best idea, on God it is. You don't love yourself? Baby, I feel sorry for you. You the best person there is to love. You the best one. And if you trolling, stop. Just stop. Because I'm about to block you if you're doing that. But if you for real, then that's what I pray for you. Is that one day you find the love in yourself. Because most of the world sitting here looking for it in somebody else, and that's why they're disappointed. Hola, guapa. ¿Qué tal? Long time. You have to know how valuable your love is, baby. Leos have put the biggest smiles on my face. So you have to know like how wonderful you are. In relationships, people come and go, you know. But you got to know that the way that you've made other people feel, if you just sprinkle a little bit of that on yourself and take a different, it's like you could be sitting on this side of the building and you don't really see everything. You don't get the most out of the show. But if you just go sit on the other side, you got a totally different view. It's like something about you switching your perspective so that you can get more out of the show being your life. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Hi, Crystal. Thank you so much. Is that, oh, that's you, Blase. Queen B. This is easier for me. It's not about me. I don't know why you changed your name, but it's not about me. So, baby, the real flex. Ooh, you could be removing yourself from a love triangle, and that's a flex. I don't know. I just saw this story where this girl, she stayed married to, she had married this guy like 18. He came from a different culture. Um, she ended up having a kid with him. She found out he didn't really want to be with her when she brought up having a second child. I think that's when she finally came to, because it was some denial and missing red flags up until that point. But sometimes we can just be so caught up in the, you know what I'm saying? Did you see that lady? You know what story I'm talking about? She long story short, uh she ends up leaving the guy. Well, what happened? I feel like I'm getting off track. She didn't realize that this man didn't want her until it's okay. How can I say this? She was caught up in what her family thought. Okay. And that's why she had stayed in the marriage so long. But the real flex would have been leaving because he was trash. He was just looking for a green card. And once he got his green card and got everything that he needed, and education set up and all this kind of stuff, um, he went and married a lady of his culture and did all the things that he said he didn't want to do with her. So, can you get mad at a person for coming up off of you? Or do you get mad at yourself? Because throughout the video, she was having these moments where she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed to say this. I'm so embarrassed to say this." And it was a bit cringe to watch, but I also was proud of her in a way, because it is embarrassing. It is cringe. It's humbling. But there was also a lot of accountability in the video too. Because I mean, how many of us have made dumbass decisions and poured into people who wasn't shit? You know what I mean? But you got to catch yourself and get the fuck out of there. Okay? That's the point. And then be better to yourself the next time around. That's all you can do. Look at all these motherfucking trolls in here. Hey, John. The Terminator. They tripping up in here tonight. Move accordingly. That's all you got to do. Don't beat yourself up. You know, we have to realize how there's nothing wrong with taking accountability. You cannot grow and get better and all that kind of stuff if you don't take accountability for how you got there. It's not easy. It's not easy, because I feel so bad for that lady. Lord Jesus, I feel so bad for her. But, you know, it's like, baby, it would have been so much work, because some people, I've been seeing a lot of stuff about men doing this, and I know people who have stayed in situations and they don't like the person and all that kind of stuff. Um, but a lot of people will stay with you even though they don't like you. They will stay with you off the stability. They will stay with you because there's a status thing for being in a relationship. They will stay with you, and because they family or whatever, they think that this is the right thing, and they'll cheat with the person they really want to be with and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, I'd rather go through the ridicule of you not thinking I'm supposed to be with this person, because fuck you. You know, me and this person are good for each other. We have this deep bond with each other. I'd rather go through the momentary ridicule of my family doesn't like this idea than to go through a lifetime, spend all these years with somebody who don't give a fuck about me for real. And that's the part I don't understand about how people can allow others to keep them from the person that they truly love. Because this could be a story of that. Somebody could have ended up in a relationship where, oh, my family and this is more acceptable because blah 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 blah, and miss out on the love of their life or something like that because of people who not even happy. They don't have fulfillment in their life. And we allow people to make life altering decisions for us. You done started a whole family with a person that's not for you, something like that, you know, because of a motherfucker who ain't even got no relationship. No. No. I don't know which perspective you're coming from, but I want to encourage you, Leo, that you're not missing anything. I don't know what that part is about. There's nothing missing from you. I don't know what that's about. What is that about? You could need to take 5. Take a little pause, you know, little time out. Somebody's name could be David. There could be 4. The number 4 could be significant too. Okay. What is this missing? Ain't nothing missing from you. Is this what you feel like is missing from you? You looking trying to see what's missing from you. And what's really the issue here? Something you need to walk away from. It's like nothing's missing from you. And you'll see that once you walk away. Hey, George. And then they're going to be like, wait, I'm sorry. Now I realize nothing's missing from you, too. They lost their queen to be. I cannot stop doing that. They lost their queen to be. And what's going to happen to them after that? They'll be manifesting you. They'll be trying to get you back into this toxic ass soul tie. And you won't want them. Because this is what y'all got going on. This is what you've had going on with this person. This ain't healthy, child. This is like needing something that you know is terrible for you. This is like being on drugs. They don't look happy. There's no happiness in these people's eyes. Look at her eyes. They just have reached into each other and they've latched on, and there's what's holding that together. I mean, the devil is there, but what's really holding chow? You gonna hit them with that chow, okay? This person is still holding on to what is that they're holding on to? Oh, they're sitting at the stop sign. They're still sitting at the stop sign waiting for it to turn green. What's connected to that? What's at the stop sign? It's like this decision. They're not working on it. They're trying not to stress about it. Is that you? That person is mad at them. Who is a person that they're waiting for to pull up to the stop sign? How they feel about this person is rejected and like they're waiting. And they're not really committing themselves because they're still waiting for the stop sign to turn green. Will it turn green? No. Leo, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. If this is you dealing with somebody like this, get out of there. If this is you waiting at the stop sign, they're not coming. This is a harsh, I don't know. Maybe this is not harsh for you. But I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Sometimes we're allowed to be upset for the way things have gone, and sometimes we have to take accountability for letting something go too long. And that's what this is looking like a little bit. And I'm not trying to come for you. I don't know if this is for the cross watcher or however, but somebody being sorry that they couldn't follow through with something and leaving you with a promise of making things right one day is not enough. This person knows you deserve all the fairy tales that you dream of, and they're actually sorry, and they for real. But I feel like there's been like damage done to this connection, which they're now just starting to understand the real depth of it because they've been sitting there at the stop sign so long. Like, I don't know why I won't turn green. It's like none the wiser that they're at a stop sign. Somebody could be, you could be moving on, and it's like you could be telling this person it's not even your fault. It's not my fault. I'm not looking to blame or nothing like that. I'm just. Is this about y'all too? Somebody is like promised. I don't know if you promised somebody that you would be with them again, or if, and you've had a placeholder, or if somebody has done you that way. But this is something like this. It's like somebody could have left when they saw their person with another person or dealing with somebody else, and then they rebounded. But they never got over that, or you never got over that. I don't know who's who, baby. But by the time, if you're the one that ended up in the rebound situation, whether you're the person rebounding or you are the reboundee, okay, you are going to understand the connection that you have with the rebound after it's too late, or them, you. Take it how it one of y'all ain't gonna realize it till it's too late, and then they're gonna be stuck with, damn, I'm the one that never. I've been waiting at this stop sign. Where did they think they what they okay? So if the person had pulled up at the stop sign, what were they gonna do with you? Or what were they gonna do with what were you gonna do with the other person? Or I guess you was gonna tell them and fight them off and try to move on real fast. Kind of block them out. You know how some people they just send a text message, hey, I'm really sorry this ain't gonna work out. I know that, I've tied up your life for the last 15 years, but I'm just saying, um, I gotta go after I gotta go after what I want and build it out. This person ain't even gonna have enough to go over there. That's the thing. They wouldn't have enough to go over there and fuck with the person that they've been waiting for at the stoplight. But they would come and tell you, I'm just scared. That's so mean. That's so out the way. And that's probably why this person got stood up at the motherfucking stop sign. Because look at how you do life. Look at how you handled that. That wasn't great. You put somebody else's time in a blender. You know what I mean? It's just been going round and round, round and round. This person knows that they crossed the line with you, and that's why things didn't work. They do wish that they had treated you better because you that, you were good for this person. But you also are good for you too, Leo. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back to us. You're good for you too. Remember that. You don't have to deal with this person. What's your advice? It's crazy that the song just said I'm leaving. Have I made myself clear? Every time I find someone, I find myself here. This may be somebody who has had you've had a hard time walking away from this person, but your advice this time is to avoid their ass, you know? Because while you was wondering what the hell was going on and why they still sitting over there at that stop sign, why they don't never just pull off, you was missing out on this. It's like, leave this person at that stop sign, Leo. Okay? Because this is what's ahead of you. A love that you've never felt for yourself, accolade, reward, like feeling more proud of yourself, more attention than you thought you were actually, more attention than you've been getting, like in a good way. Like it's something about letting the bullshit go, and it refreshes your energy, and next thing you know, you look better, you're attracting better. It's like your reward, like something that you may have felt like your reward was in sticking something out, but your reward is actually on the other side of giving up on this. And when this person, because I do feel like they will, when this person tries to come back and make things better with you, work things out, convince you to stay or however, I want you to think about, I want you to take your distance, okay? And think about how much has come into your life since they've not been in it or since you took space from them. Because I do see you like taking this break. And then I want you to think about how things never grew. Because I'm thinking now about this. There was another story I heard where this lady, life happened. I think something happened with her health. And her husband, I think she gained some weight. She had let go of herself a little bit. And her husband was just like, ugh, yuck, disgusting, blah, 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 blah. Like very rude about it from what she described. And of course, it made her feel bad, made her feel worse about whatever was making her feel bad in the first place, And so one day she decided to do something about it. She started working out, got herself together, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden he wanted to be all over her. He wanted to fix the relationship. He wasn't there with her through the struggle. And if it was just some boyfriend or something, I would have been like, oh, I'll kick that loser to the curb. But when there's a different expectation from a husband, it's like, well, if I'm going through a life circumstance and I can't count on you to not coddle me, not looking for that, not, this doesn't sound like somebody who was just incapacitated. Like, it's just, if I can't count on you to be like, all right, babe, you've been down for about 2 weeks and I'll let you have your moment. Get up. Let's go. You're not going to feel better till you get your ass up. You gotta, and if the person just don't want to work with you, that's different. I don't know. There's ebbs and flows, but I'm gonna get your ass up. I'm finna open the blinds, let some fresh air in the house. I'm not finna have you around here moping all motherfucking day. Okay, get your ass up, put them shoes on. I got you some nice running shoes, cause guess what we about to do? You ain't finna depress the hell out of me. So we finna do this shit together, and I'm finna get my partner back. I'm finna get my lover back. I'm finna get my friend back. Get your ass up. Let's go. You don't have a choice, because I'm going to make it very uncomfortable for you until you get up. Okay? And if you can't be that, and it takes time. Relationships, that's a skill that you have to build. You know what I'm saying? It's not, everybody don't know what the fuck they doing. Why you think all these people getting divorced and carrying on and child, you know? So be good to yourself, Leo. I don't even know what this was about. Be good to yourself as you were to this person. You know what I'm saying? And know that your reward is on the other side of something that seems very heartbreaking, but also eye-opening. Okay? I love you. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.